action. We just want to introduce everybody to our buddy Steve here. He's the bleeding zombie that has joined the clan of the DOT boys up here in the hills. We haven't shot him up yet. We haven't made him have no blood come out of his body.
He's not dead yet.
So everybody that's been wondering where all the extra beers go, where your last cigarettes at,
It's fucking Steve.
it's this fucking guy right here, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, come on out to the show. We're going to introduce you to Steve. You want to get some pictures with Steve? Come on out. You know, he's a good guy, man. I mean, I saw him.
To the next show.
Yeah, I saw him driving around last week. I think he took the car out front and, like, got some hamburgers and brought us all back some shit. So I don't know how it's happening, but he's a pretty cool guy. So
Reality Check
him
TV! DOT coming at you soon.
Reality Check TV, Sacramento. It's time for the Reality Check.
Hey, this is Shell with Reality Check TV Sacramento, and we are here at DOT's compound, okay? It's at a secret location. It's none of your fucking business where it is, okay?
I like that.
So let's just get to the business here. You guys know who these guys are, but you know what? We're going to introduce real quick and get into some stuff that's going to happening in the future. Okay, vocal guy.
Destroy here on vocals.
Vince on guitar.
Samicidal on bass.
Johnny Wishbone, vocals, keys, and samples.
Damn, I switched it to
Steel on drums.
Jerry
I should have went like this, huh? Steel on.
There
Again?
you go.
Steel?
Steel on drums.
Damn. I got the guy behind me. He's trying to direct
Samicidal,
me
the
and
bass
shit.
man.
Man, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you guys, let's just take a moment here. What the fuck? Where are we right now? This is your compound, okay? We're not going to give any details because I think they need to
we're
be
in the
here.
hills.
But I just
you
saw a
pan?
dog. I just saw a dog walk by.
Pan to the hills and
Just a little. Oh, he's panning.
we're
okay,
up here
he's
on the
panning.
top of the mountains. This is where DOT is writing and conspiring on the new album.
Compound.
It's really a good place, really. I mean, just like on a holistic view and just like, you know, a restart. You guys have kind of submerged into the hills for a little while because you're, you know, creating this really cool stuff. And wow, who fucking knew? I mean, I thought it was like in some dirty basement somewhere. Sorry. You know, like with some like, you know.
It's dirty, but it's just up here in the hills.
Like, you're in nature.
inspiration.
Yeah, it's inspiration. But I was thinking maybe in
No,
some
we
moldy
actually
place in
feel
downtown
blessed
Sac.
to be up
Yeah.
here in the. Like everybody knows, it's been the last 4 or 5 months. We've been building the new studio. Some people have heard that we moved, and you know, well, we finally got the studio built. We're at the new location. We're up here in the beautiful fucking, you know, Sutter Hills, up on the mountaintop, and the studio's built. We got a lot of great upcoming things going on, and we're actually really stoked to have, you know, Reality Check up here. You know, the first people that came up to the new compound to see exactly what it is, you know, we're doing, where we've been, and what's going on, you know, and we definitely thank them for all that.
Yeah, it's no problem. I mean, speaking of your studio, wow, you know, did everyone have a part in it as far as building it? Each one of you guys are obviously craftsmen. We're going to get into a silly question at the end of this interview because I really kind of like to know, like maybe the silliest job you had or whatever, but that's at the end. But did you guys all have a part in building this? Yes?
Yeah, Destroy provided a lot of the materials, and it was basically a joint
So you
effort.
guys all have skill levels of different
Yeah, well,
construction.
we all do carpentry.
Okay.
No companies mentioned, but music is our passion. But we build our own studios, and it's a blessing to actually have a place other than having to go to a storage unit and be in a hot little tiny hole in the wall.
Dude, your foam
And-
that you
and-
have on the wall is stellar. I mean, we had like, I
That
feel like
was,
our old studio was
provided
nothing
by,
in comparison to what you provided.
Provided by, what's the
Yeah,
company?
if you want to get some sick shit for your studio, I mean, these guys did
Okay,
me
so,
right.
yeah.
We'll go ahead and plug them real quick. Allowing this is the Foam Factory. If you want to get some stellar stuff that literally takes the dB decibels of your studio down to a level where when you walk into it, you're like, damn, this is a great sounding room.
But it looks cool
It's,
too. Like, I mean, for
yeah, it
foam,
looks
you
cool.
know, it is. It really is
sexy.
sexy, and it's comfortable. I was leaning on the
We like
wall,
sexy.
wishing
We
that.
like to call it the dungeon. Sometimes it becomes the sex dungeon.
There you go.
But mainly we play music in there. That's
Yeah.
mainly what we do.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't be honest.
Well,
about
they
that.
made me wear these handcuffs today because I was coming to the dungeon. But, I mean, I don't know. You know, I brought the key.
Lock her
So.
up, throw away the
Yeah,
key.
throw the key away. Okay.
We do got a pool right there.
We played several songs today, and but you played a new one. Can we talk about the name of that and maybe the meaning around how we wrote it?
Souls?
Yeah.
Actually, I think she's talking about "She Rests in Peace."
Yeah. See, I just say yeah to anything, but really it was the new song, you know, and it was really cool.
Yeah, it's actually a story that I put together about real things in life. You know, a partner of mine's girlfriend went through bad times in her life and struggled through addiction and never ended up making out of it. You know, and just by knowing who she was, you know, I wanted to kind of see if I could put it into song form, and that's why the song's titled, you know, "She Rests in Peace," and it's about me knowing her, who she was, but in life I was never really by her side. The only time I was really by her side is when I was by her grave. It actually, you know, after she died, you know, because it was my partner's lady, and I put it into song form, and it definitely has some
That's
feeling
really
behind
cool.
it.
He must
You
feel
know, and
very
it
honored
lives
by
on
that.
through here. That's what you know, it lives on through her. That's why it's called, you know, "She Rests in
Let's
Peace."
play something about never letting life allow you to take yourself all the way to that edge. This is called "She Rests in Peace."
You know, I felt it. I mean, I don't know if it was the Cozy Studio or if it was you guys or what, but I was like, wow.
We have
But
that
now that I
effect
know,
on people.
but I now that I know the story behind it, maybe she was with us today. I don't know. You know, we'll see when we get the video. You'll see some fucking raging aura in the background. I know it, right? Okay, so let's talk about some other, you know, parts of your songs that you do. Anyone want to speak to, you know, some of this? Have you revamped any of the old songs and tweaked it up a little bit, or do you keep it all fucking standard so we know what we're getting? You know?
No, we're actually we brought some of the songs that we've been playing off of like Soldier Soul and even some previous songs that, you know, never really made the album.
Yeah, like the B-side. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
when we
Remember
went
the
to
B-side sometimes was better, right?
when we went to the compound in Santa Cruz, you know, we recorded a lot more than 9 songs.
Okay.
You know, and we only picked 9 songs to be on the album, The Ominous War Machine, which were a little behind in releasing due to us moving the band in the studio and everything.
Timing's everything. Maybe the
But,
timing's in the future.
I think
you know?
I think the timing's great because spring is here, summer's here. This is, you know, should be the year for us. You know, sometimes you actually have to take a step back as a band to make many steps forward. And I think that's what we've all chose to do, which should show everybody what we're capable and, you know, able to do this year, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah, that
So,
feels
you
good.
know.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I was
You okay?
sneezing. I was
Poor
sneezing. I was
guy.
trying to stop.
As long as
We
there's
call
something on my back.
Sneezy.
It's okay.
We just call him Sneezy.
It's okay. Well, you know what? We're out here, and you know, there's all kinds of animals and stuff, and so, yeah, we're all good. He was directing me right there. I gotta.
That's great.
It's okay. Okay, so I
So we
heard.
got an upcoming show.
No, I was just gonna say I heard there was something going on in Boardwalk, right? What's this upcoming? on the
upcoming
7th?
show, April 7th.
Yeah.
It's a Tuesday night at the Boardwalk.
Is that the first time? You know, like the Boardwalk. I haven't even been there.
Since it's been redone, this will be our first time there
Yeah.
in a long time.
I know.
But
you
normally we
seen
play
it,
the Ace
though?
of Spades, and no, we have not.
Oh, so you haven't even done a walkthrough?
No, no, we haven't been there.
We've heard from a lot of people. It's
Is it
really
better?
nice.
Like what they take
I heard it's really
walls
nice
out
now.
or move
I heard
shit?
there's a lot more room now.
Okay, more room.
Yeah.
Okay, and so when it's not all ages, then you can roam around. I think a little bit with your adult beverage.
A little bit more room to roam around.
Right, and maybe they updated that green room for you guys. I hope, right? A little maybe.
We'll
no,
see.
we'll
We'll
see.
see.
And we're just happy to be playing the boardwalk because
We
you know
love the boardwalk.
you know
Are you
a
kidding?
good guy that's been a friend to us for a long time, Eric. You know,
Yeah.
Ace of Spades is now at the boardwalk, and we've been playing the boardwalk for many years, and we're just happy to be a part of the scene down here, and being able to emerge this summer. Is truly what we've been focusing on. And
Well, it's going to
we're
be a good
excited.
launch for your new album, that's coming
Yeah.
out in the music exposed. You guys have really hardcore fans. I mean, it doesn't, they're loyal, they really are, and they come out for you, and I notice a difference. I mean, and they stay too. They're not the type of fan. I mean, I'm not. You know what? I am going to dog you fans. Okay, you come out for your one band, and you're like too good
Stay
for school.
in support.
And then you go out in the parking lot or whatever. But DOT fans will linger, and they come to the shows, and I appreciate that. I mean,
We do too. Absolutely. Yeah.
And on top of that, this is our first exclusive interview where we've never been masked up.
I was going to say that.
And
yeah.
so for those of you out there that have never seen us on the flip side, this is us in our natural habitat.
Yep.
We're up here at DOT compound.
Doing what we're doing.
Wait,
You can check us out on
You still got
Twitter.
glasses on though, right? What's up with that? Can we see some eyes
I
here?
took 'em off.
It
Hey, can we
doesn't
zoom in?
matter.
Oh, he's pretty. What color eyes you got? You brown-eyed boy?
You can
So-
check out.
Oh, wow.
So-
All these light, yeah.
We got a
green
new
eyes.
website.
Woo.
We got a new
Tell them about the
website.
website.
Okay,
We
yeah.
got a new website, damageovertime.
Yeah.
.net.
Yep.
Also, you can hit us up at Damage Time on Twitter, on the Facebook. You can
that's
check us
cool.
out on Reverb Nation. Our music is on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, all that stuff. So you can go to that and check it out. You could buy the music, download it, just listen to it, whatever you want. Also on YouTube, tons of videos, live footage from us playing. And we'd just really be stoked to see you guys come out to our show this coming April 7th.
Really, I know it's on a Tuesday, but you know what? It's, you guys come out because it's. Can we talk about the other band for a second?
I mean,
that's
36 Crazy Fists. If
Yeah.
you're not familiar with them, they're
I
a band
wasn't
that's
until
been
you guys
around.
told me tonight.
They've been there for a long time. They're a great band. They're a hardcore band, but they got a lot of heart and soul, and they got a little melody behind what they're doing. And these guys are the real deal. So I mean, we're on the show just because of it being the boardwalk, and because 36 Crazies. Out. That's the main reason. We're out on the show. And
Are they on tour, or are they just stopping here?
You know
for
what?
the
I know
show?
they just recorded a new album,
Okay.
and so I think this is promotions of the
Okay,
album.
promotion of the album,
And if you
okay.
guys want to pick us up and bring us out on tour, I know you guys are from Alaska and shit, but
yeah.
we're just some boys up from the hills and shit. But we ain't got no problems with freezing our asses off.
Look, they're just
It's all good.
burning in lava,
You know what I'm
caring
saying?
for it. I
So,
don't
you know.
they got plenty of time, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Respectful, and a lot of there's like a couple other bands on the bill that should everybody should have a good fun time that night. So come out and support it.
Tell me something about when you guys are on mini tours, you're lugging around. How is the camaraderie? Have you guys ever okay, who cooks the dinners? Who makes sure everyone brings
Sam.
clean T-shirts?
Sam's a cook.
Sam's the cook.
Yeah.
Sam cooks the food. He actually,
Okay.
you wouldn't think the food would come out of this guy like it does, but if this guy was
Chef
in a
Boyardee
Chinese,
right
if this
here.
guy was
Yeah,
like in
okay.
a Chinese restaurant or something, you'd be like in heaven.
Yeah.
That's the cook right there. Let me tell you.
Okay, speaking of cooks and just different types of jobs, can just real highlight what's some of the shit that you guys used to do before you were like rock stars, and you always obviously did music, but
Ask
can we just
Jerry.
name a job here?
Ask Jerry.
Do you have were you like
What did you
a
used to do?
pipe cleaner or what?
The fucking rodeo clown.
Rodeo clown. Yes. Okay. So for the bulls, I mean, you had like a. You're the clown, so you had to protect
I
the
was just
matron.
I was just a funny guy. I unloaded out of a pacer with 36 other
Let me tell you.
clowns.
Let me tell you.
Oh,
the
so there was
secret.
no bulls involved, right?
No,
So not that kind of rodeo clown.
not into bulls.
Okay, so like a circus rodeo.
Circus.
That's funny on a note. I used to work at Farrell's and I did those,
Did you really?
the balloon animal shapes and stuff. I
you're
did
that
that for
guy?
a while, yeah. I looked on tips, but it didn't pay very well. So.
Dude, wouldn't it be great
But
if
I
you
got
were
free
in
food
full
every night.
costume?
Yeah.
No, if you were in your full gear at a show and all of a sudden you just came out with I could do like a hat. You're like, what the fuck,
Yeah.
What about you? Any random jobs?
I
anything?
was a delivery driver for a florist and cookie shop.
He was also a professional jouster.
What?
He was a professional. He
Are
was
you
a
kidding?
professional jouster.
Like
He
with
doesn't
the-
want to tell nobody about it. This motherfucker rode horseback and would knock people off their horses
With
like
the
you wouldn't
joust,
believe.
like
and
a
we would
big-
all bet money on it. So he doesn't
Do you
want
have
to
a
tell
picture of
anybody.
that? Can you
but,
prove that? Can you prove
I'm
that?
sure he can provide something. He might not be real happy
oh my
about it.
goodness.
But,
What about you? Any
be
random
true,
jobs
you
from
know?
back
I mean,
in the day?
I did a lot of jobs.
I made
and,
like orange Julius's. I made protein shakes.
I
That's
did
not
I
very
did those
hard.
type I did those type of jobs that you wouldn't tell your mom about.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
so
you know,
you made money.
your dad would probably come out and hang out,
Stripper.
but your mom couldn't know.
Stripper.
Oh.
So those are
You
those
emptied
kind
the
of
garbage
jobs.
in the green
know,
room.
told
of
me
the-
any of
Yeah.
this
None of
shit.
that stuff?
Yeah.
Stripper.
That's exactly what it
No,
was.
but seriously, we're so privileged to be here. We want to announce
And they
here,
used to call him the Italian stallion.
the Italian stallion. Okay, as you guys, some of you
Wasn't
guys
in
know.
the business for long though.
No, no.
Not for long.
Don't get it mixed up.
Don't get it twisted, people. Okay, he was just a part-time
Yes.
fluffer or whatever
Yes.
we're saying, you know. No, but we want to make
Took
an
the trash
announcement
out
too.
on Tuesdays only.
Tuesday? With Reality Check, we sponsor a band every year.
We're just
Okay,
playing
our
with
first
you,
band,
showing you some love.
our first band was Chernabog. Our second band was Conceived in Chaos.
Conceived in the chaos.
And we've been watching Damage Over Time for the last several years, you know, and we're like, who could we endorse this year? Who could we say
Fuck
we're
yeah.
gonna fucking go all the way fucking, you know, and ride their fucking star this next year?
Oh,
and
yes.
there was no other choice but DOT.
Nice.
And so here we are. We're honored to be here. We're honored to, not only did we get this little interview here on their private thing without any of their makeup on, we also got really good coverage, really good footage. So stay tuned for that. We're going to put one of their new songs up in this interview. We're going to splice some things, and you're going to see the rest of that stuff real soon. So come out if you want to see them live, April 7th at the Boardwalk. If you want some tickets, Reality Check's going to be giving away a few tickets that they gave us
Yeah,
today.
hit Reality Check up because this is what we're doing. Because it's the 36 Crazy Fish show. I mean, 36 Crazy Fist. Put
Yeah.
your fist in the
Fist,
air.
not fish.
We like to fish, but so we're gonna give 3 tickets away.
Yeah.
For the 3, and give 6 tickets away for the 36. So you know who to contact through Reality Check. You want to get hooked up on some tickets? Just come out and have a good freaking time, man. We'd like to fucking
Fifth
come out and
caller
party
right
with
now.
you, man.
Now, just to make it even a little bit more
That's a
complicated.
36 caller.
Might be a 36 caller, but there's gonna be a trivia question from some of this information out of the interview. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is, so you better watch the fucking interview because you might get a free ticket out of the deal. So remember, one of these people said something, right? So stay tuned for that. This is a show with Reality Check TV Sacramento. You can share with Damage Over Time, DOT.
This song's called The Falling of Souls. The weak will be strong, the strong will survive, and regain and restore in the ring. Integrity is ready with the scene. By the year 2030, all the land and great has been destroyed. The weak will dissolve, the strong will survive. Now regain and restore. By the year 2030, all of mankind has been destroyed. The weak will dissolve, the strong will survive. Not regain and restore. Yeah.